guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the fall tour with everything lit up. So it's late afternoon and I've got all the lights on and like all the little twinkle lights, and so I'm just going to show you guys around a little bit. So starting off in the living room, we've got the front door. You guys saw me put up Mr. Skeleton, and then here's a close-up of my wreath. And it's something that I just have added to and decorated more and more over the years. So it used to just be this background, and then I added more leaves and I added more berries last year and then added that as well. Here's that wall right next to the front door that I just love. So I've always got like a coat or two hanging up there and at least one of my aprons, and so I do like to decorate this wall and kind of keep it festive. And so here's a close-up of the sign that I made. Here's that wreath. I just kind of added a couple sprigs to it. That's just kind of like my little itty-bitty wreath that I'm gonna put different stuff on every season. And then over here on this wall, we've got our kids' bookshelf, and I ended up putting a couple of baskets of toys under there because Olivia put a bunch of books in her room. So when you guys see her room, you'll know what that's all about. And then you guys saw me add in all these decorations, but I just wanted to give you a close-up. This is the book stack that I made. I'm trying to remember when I made this. I want to say maybe 3 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago. And then this is a close-up of these decorations that you guys saw me add in with the little twinkle lights in there. Just a bunch of fun colors, and then I don't want to flash you with the mirror, so I'm going to come back up and around, and then you guys can see the top shelf here with the garland. And I ended up keeping our ring picture up there. I ended up keeping the shadow box up there and the 2 antique books. And then over here, I just kind of wanted something a little extra so I don't have to look at cords all the time. So this garland I've had, I don't know, over 6 years. And there's a close-up of the Happy Harvest sign as well. And then I ended up going back after I did the decorate with me, and I added stars at the top of both of the windows. And so those stars I had made, and they're just the plain wood ones that you can get at Michael's and Joann's, and then I just painted them and distressed them. And then this is a close-up of the ribbon that I put on the curtains, so it's like little brown polka dots. And then this one keeps slipping, and I keep putting it back up and then it falls back down. So I've got to kind of play around with this one a little bit, but that's what it looks like with the brown polka dots on there. And then, oh, I wanted to show you guys in this corner, this wreath is also just a little one that I kind of have been changing up. And I thought about taking the little sparkly baby wreath out of it for the bird's nest, but I ended up really liking it, and so I thought I would just add a brightly colored bird. Like, we get a lot of yellow finches this time of year, eating all the seeds off everything, so I thought it was appropriate. I thought it worked. And then here is the wreath that I did based off of the wreath I saw in the Country Sampler magazine, and so I already had this wreath My mom gave that to me when we first moved into the house, and so it's like always here. But I added this ribbon. So I tied the ribbon in a bow, and then I did like a twisty around the back. And then that little pumpkin, if you guys saw that in my Dollar Tree haul, so I popped that in there, and I love this thing. It is just too much fun. From the dollar store. Give me a break. So there's that. Here in the kitchen, I showed you guys that I put this up back here. This is just a platter. And then later on, I think it was like later on that day or maybe the next day, I ended up putting some placemats underneath all this stuff as like, you know, because it's kind of like my little coffee station. And I just thought it like tied the whole thing together, bringing the black and white in. And then this is my little Hello Fall pumpkin and my bowl that I got at a craft show. If you guys saw my video last year, these are repeat items. These candles I never ended up moving because I just think they're cuter than cute. This is new this year because I've got my rosemary, and then this is spearmint, so I just put my thankful sign in here. And then I did this last year too. I just added some sprigs. This is my lucky bamboo, and for me it's a few years old, so I don't know how long it took it to get that big, but I thought it looked nice with the purple on there. And then I want to figure out where to hang this. I still want to try and hang it up there somehow. But so that's my windowsill. And then I showed you guys the kitchen table here. And this arrangement I made last year. But I just love the colors. And then this is my little guy. And so he has like a little book in there that I made and a little picture, I think. And then the cover just says rest in peace. And then up above, I showed you guys when I was decorating how I put that all in there. But I wanted to show you this pumpkin better so you can actually see the color of it. So there is the kitchen, and then I'll do one a little bit darker so you can see the twinkle lights. And so just for fun, I decorated Olivia's little tree. She wanted a Christmas tree last year, so I gave this to her, and she just could not handle having it taken down. She just loved it so much. I let her keep it up all year, and I decorated it for fall, but I left her silver on there because she really liked that. And then this is her pumpkin that she picked out last year. And this is from Dollar Tree, and it's just got this cute little sprig coming off of it and like a pretty orange flower. And so yeah, she just really likes that in her bedroom here. And in Jamie's room, I wanted to give him something little, you know, I know he doesn't really realize that it's fall time and stuff like that, but he loves trucks. He just absolutely adores cars and trucks. So I gave him the truck and that little owl I got last year. And so since he loves owls, this is his owl that plays him a lullaby every night. And if I can find it, I'll link it for you guys. I think it's just Fisher Price. Yeah. So he loves owls, so I gave him the little Halloween owl. My little fall guy. And then I forgot to show you guys in the haul, this is sparkly. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so that's just the kids' rooms. Okay, so that's going to do it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye!